This episode brought to you by Subsoap. This month only, purchase the Infinity Bundle. Pay once, get new games forever. Visit infinitybundle.com.
Mormons prefer a trickle-down doctrine. Apologist David Todd Christofferson, speaking at a recent Mormon church's 182nd Annual General Conference, declared that not every statement made by a church leader, past or present, is necessarily constituting doctrine. The 67-year-old Church of Latter-day Saints leader also warns members that statements made by any one particular church leader are mere opinions and are not official doctrine. Mr. Christofferson went on to say that the Tony Award-winning Broadway musical The Book of Mormon and other various interpretations of the faith are making it difficult for some of the faithful to remain true to the doctrine. So what's a good Mormon to do these days? According to church doctrine, divine intervention can only come in one of two ways. Divine intervention either comes directly from God to the church president, Thomas S. Monson, or through careful deliberations by the quorum of the 12 apostles. Backward thinking moving forward in Iran. The Islamic Republic of Iran is continuing its long-standing position of opposition to the Baha'i faith. In 2008, 7 believers were arrested and incarcerated. They were charged with espionage, propaganda against the Islamic Republic, and the establishment of an illegal administration. This event is only one of many that took place in the 11-year-old history of human atrocity. More than an April Fool's Day, the beginning of this month marked the 10,000th day since Iran's Supreme Revolutionary Cultural Council specifically called for the persecution of the Baha'i community back in 1991. Since then, arrests have continued earnestly. The victim's only crime is to be Baha'i. Recent arrests included an 8-month-old baby and her parents. Government-controlled media enforces the claim that the Baha'i are representatives of Western culture and promote obscene morality. The Baha'i seek to increase equality between men and women, eliminate all forms of prejudice, and support the independent investigation of truth. Genocide expert and Canadian Senator Romeo Dallaire made the situation clear when he said, "What we are witnessing is a slow-motion rehearsal for genocide in a country where the targeted population is obvious." The United States Senate passed a resolution condemning the government of Iran for state-sponsored persecution of the Baha'i. Sectarian violence responsible for 14 deaths in Pakistan. Sectarian violence around the city of Gilgit erupted last week after a grenade was tossed at a splinter group of protesting workers. The violence quickly escalated as heavy gunfire was traded between rival sects. One person was reported killed and another in critical condition following this confrontation. The religious fervor of violence then spread to Karakoram Highway. Thousands blocked the road and the mob attacked several buses, shooting to death 9 more people. 3 others were killed when they jumped into the Indus River in an attempt to escape the horde. Government troops were sent in to regain control of the city as markets closed and innocent residents hunkered down in their homes. By Wednesday, army vehicles and paramilitary forces were patrolling the city and enforcing a curfew. The district magistrate of Gilgit has also restricted cell phone signals to help hinder the spread of rumors and reduce panic. The Egyptian Constitution Committee risks losing credibility. Tensions are growing in Cairo as liberal and secular-minded Egyptians recently walked out of the Constitutional Committee meetings. Meanwhile, Islamic leaders of Egypt's Constitution Drafting Committee decided to continue work despite the boycott from a quarter of its members. Critics argue that the large proportion of Islamic figures in control are effectively shutting out minority views. Committee member Hazim El-Bablawi also complained that a majority of members lack proper qualifications. Speaking to the local press, Hazim said that the assembly should consist of legal scholars, intellectuals, and veteran politicians, but the current members lack these credentials. Secularists are demanding that Egypt's new constitution be scrapped and rewritten to include wider representation of Egyptian society.